Hello friends, welcome to Shriram's. The topic for today's discussion is India is the third largest economy in the world. Last month, World Bank released data about the size of GDP of countries based on a method of calculation called the Purchasing Power Parity or PPP. According to it, India has retained and consolidated its position as the third largest economy after China and the US in 2017. PPP of rupee per dollar at the gross domestic product level rose to 20.65 in 2017 from 15.55 in 2011, while the exchange rate of dollar to a rupee rose to 65.12 from 46.67 during the period. By both the methods, rupee lost value. How do you differentiate between exchange rate in market and PPP? Market rate is the real rate at which trading of currencies takes place. It depends on various factors but essentially supply and demand for currencies. It undergoes distortions like excess of speculation, panic, and so on. It does not reflect the true value of the currency, that is, the power of the currency to purchase a certain set of goods and services. PPP, on the other hand, captures the price of currency in terms of another currency by the strength of its power to purchase. For example, if a good costs $5 in the US and rupees 10 in India, the PPP value of rupee is 2 rupees for a dollar. The market exchange rate may be very different from the PPP rate. Why is there such a difference? As we saw above, market rate is subject to various factors while the PPP is the real value. Markets go by confidence. For example, US dollar is stronger in the forex market than what it can buy in a grocery store. It is because the world stores its earning in the US dollar. It is the reverse in India. Therefore, the US economy is valued less in PPP terms than by market exchange rate. Using PPP instead of market exchange rates to convert currencies makes it possible to compare the output of economies and the welfare of their inhabitants in real terms. Why do we have the PPP values and all? The use of PPP ensures that GDP of all countries is valued at a uniform price level and thus reflects only differences in the actual volume of the economy. The purpose of calculating purchasing power parities is to enable international comparisons in real values. If conversions are conducted on the basis of currency rate, there is a tendency in countries with a relatively high price level to overestimate the gross domestic product, whereas in countries with a relatively low price level, the gross domestic product is underestimated. What is the Price Level Index or PLI? It is the ratio of PPP to its corresponding market exchange rate. What is the International Comparison Program? The World Bank has released new PPPs for the reference year 2017 under the International Comparison Program that adjust for differences in the cost of living across economies of the world. Globally, 176 economies participated in 2017 cycle of ICP. The ICP is the largest worldwide data collection initiative involving 199 economies under the guidance of UN Statistical Commission with the goal of producing PPPs, which are values for converting measures of economic activities to be comparable across economies. The program produces internationally comparable price and volume measures of GDP. India has participated in almost all ICP rounds since its inception in 1970. The next ICP comparison will be conducted for reference year 2021. How did India perform according to the ICP data? As per the release, in 2017, India retained its global position at 3 and regional position as the second largest economy, accounting for 20.83% of the region's gross domestic product in terms of PPP, whereas China was at 50.76% and Indonesia was at 7.49%. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.